Is there anyone that has been in a situation before in your company where you just feel like you're running? You're just putting out a lot of fires. And it's hard to really concentrate on culture. It's hard to concentrate on who you are because you're just trying to fix what you are all the time. How many of you guys have a to-do list? It's like 400 things long. You know, I got 400 things to do today, and I got to do them well. And then you wake up the next day to another 400 things that you got to do. And you're just running and running. Read a book by Chet Holmes, and he was talking about, you know, it's not about learning how to do 400 things really well. It's learning how to do one or two things 400 times over and over and over and over and over really well. You're putting systems together that allow you to do that same thing over and over and over. How many of you guys have been in a place where you're going, this again? Am I really doing this again? You know, it's like, I thought we took care of that. I'm doing it again. Especially as companies are doing well. It's awesome. We're doing well. But if we're not careful, as we begin to grow and as we begin doing better and better, what happens because we don't have systems in place? It just becomes more work. Has anybody found that before? I've actually found myself, someone going, well, how's the company going? The company's doing about as good as it can do right now. Because if it got any better, I would leave. Because I'm worn slick, you know? And so all of a sudden my mindset, and because I didn't have those systems in place, I was limiting the company from growing. Again, how you think is the most important thing about it. We lack systems put into place that allow our responses to be automatic in every single situation. It's just automatic. How many of you guys have done that before? Someone comes and they ask you a question, hey, how are we going to do this? And you got to stop and go, all right, let's think. You know what I mean? You got to figure it out. So what we do is as we begin to solve problems, all right, as we begin to learn this thing of change, as we begin to solve problems, we write those things down so when they come up again, we've got the go-to. Check page 4. I'm doing this type of thing. We're putting systems together. In the same way with any business, there are certain basic aspects that can easily be handled the same way every single time. Not everything, but there are many things that can be handled the same exact way every single time, without me having to think about it all the time. Before long, all your employees will know how to handle every circumstance that comes up, and every time they will all do it the same way. And the great thing is, they'll all do it the way, Donna, you showed them how to do it. So you'll reproduce yourself all over your company because you have put systems together. Okay? That, you know, Donna, you can be thinking, well, this is our culture. Well, and I go over and ask somebody else, what do you think your culture is? Well, this is what I think your, okay, that's us. And I go, well, oh, you think it's that. And there's no consensus on what our culture is.